Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video is on how to trust someone. Everybody faces this problem in their life, that to trust someone or not. Some people easily trust, some take time, some just don't trust, and some have a bad experience. Here are my 5 points that will help you to know that whether to put trust in a person or not. So here we go. Number 1, actions. Watch their actions. Whenever a person is saying something, watch that they are doing equivalent actions to that or not. Many a times people say things but they actually don't mean it. But their actions, they never lie. You have to watch their actions, how they are doing things. Are they just trying to make you happy, to impress you, or they are actually meaning it and they are doing accordingly? Actions matters a lot. Action speaks louder than words. This is my life mantra. I always follow this. That whenever you are saying something, you are wanting something, or you are just, you know, defining something, just you need to see that are you doing equivalent actions for it, because many a times people say certain things but they actually don't mean it. So you need to check their actions because they never lie. I don't mean to say that all the time you see action. Sometimes yeah, people do that do certain actions that are very much impressive to you. I don't say that that's the solely thing that you have to rely on, but this is the key factor that you definitely need to put in your mind whenever you are putting your trust in someone, that their actions, how they are doing, what they are doing, are they really saying that they care for you, you matter to them, or are they just are they really meaning it, or they are just bluffing it? Because when they really mean it, they will show you at time. When time will come, they will show you. And when they are just bluffing it, they will just when time will come, when you really need their help, they will be just like, oh, I have some work to do, I can't help you, I have just a schedule and I just can't reach out to you. So that will make you identify that they were all bluffing. Number two is body language, communication, or you can say how they react to things. This is really very important, to see how they are communicating with you, how they are reacting on certain things, how their body language is. When a person is nervous, you can see from their body language that they are nervous. When a person is trying to lie, then you can see it from their way they are, way they are speaking, the way they are behaving. You will get that the person is faking it. So you need to identify how they are communicating, how they are reacting to things, how they are behaving with everyone. See, it may be happen that they are behaving good with you but not good with others. So you need to see that not only how they behave with you, but with everyone, how they behave, that matters a lot. So you can take it as a body language, communication, or how they react. So this is really very important to see that they are actually trustworthy or not. Third is purpose. See the purpose of the person. From what purpose, with what purpose that person is with you. Like, what is the purpose of that person to be with you? Do they want something from you? Like, what relation you have, and how they are doing certain things to you? Because trust depends differently. Like, you trust your parents immediately, right? You trust them blindly because you are with them since born, and you have that inner feeling of trust with them. So you have to see the purpose, or you can say relation, that what you share with that person. And then you have to see that is it worth to trust this person or not. This will help you to know that with what purpose that person has come to you. And to trust them or not will help you to, you will be aware that you should trust them or not. So this is very important to see that what the purpose is. The fourth one is time. Don't be so quick in putting your trust into someone. We are in so much of hurry that all the time we put our trust easily and then we get hurted. The more quickly you get impressed, the more quickly you will get depressed. Trust me, you need to give time. I'm not trying to say that you have to give years and years, but you need to give time. The more time you spend, the more you will know the person. Because a person has a tendency of faking it for a particular time period, and eventually with time their real face, their real, how the person they are, will come in front of you. So you need to see that what they actually are, and that time will give you need to give time. You just can't be so quick in trusting and putting your trust in someone and then regret for life. You need to give time. Time is the key. The more you spend time with them, the more you know them, the more they are like with you stay with them, whether it be anyone. It can be your friends, it can be a relationship, or it can be any person, but you need to give time. Like, see, as I told you that in your parents and your brothers, sisters, or all them, certain people you just trust them, right? You just don't think about it because there is a feeling of trust towards them, so that's just natural. But with other people's, like whatever the other peoples are like in your life, you need to think, you need to give time, you need to watch all the things what they are doing, what they are saying, and then come to a conclusion that you can put a trust on someone or not. Because it's all time you put easily your trust and then you regret. And if it does happen, then be prepared for it. Don't be fully dependent on someone. What we do, we just give someone our all, we just trust them blindly, and then we only criticize ourselves and we get depressed. But we need to be prepared when we are putting our trust in someone, and if that person is doing something wrong to you, in spite of all these points you follow, and still you get your trust gets broken, you need to be prepared for it, that it is going to be happen. You can't be fully dependent on someone. That's the biggest foolish deed that everybody does, that being dependent on someone. You have to have your life's key in your own hand. You can't give it to someone else. So when you trust, you need to be prepared with everything. Even if that person breaks your trust, you need to be prepared for it. So these are the 5 points. I hope you will follow it before putting a trust into someone. And even if you have got a bad experience, that doesn't mean that you can't trust anyone. See, there are people who mean what they say, who prove it, and they do exist. So that doesn't mean that you can't trust anyone again. It's just a bad experience. You have learned something from it. So be grateful for that. And be kind. Because if you want kindness, if you want that someone trusts you or you trust someone, then you also need to be trustworthy first. So before wanting something to happen to you, you need to be willing to give it to others. I hope you like my video, and don't forget to subscribe below if you haven't, and also press the bell icon so you never miss an update from me. And wait, also like and share.